don't
Quentin.
know. It's magic.
Welcome.
It's magic.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. It's Paul here at Music Villa, and we're in Bozeman, Montana. And today, we're checking out a brand new line of guitars. Okay, we've been talking to Kepma for a couple years now, and you know, we have so many guitars here. It's hard to bring in a new line, but we've finally done it. And for those of you who are not familiar with Kepma, I'm sure probably the first time you've heard of this.
I hadn't heard of it before. In
the beginning here, Quentin was playing. That's all in the guitar. So, and we're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to touch on that in a minute. But let's talk about Kepma real quick. There's so much to tell you about this company that most of the information you're going to find on our website. So, but I'll give you a gist. Probably the most advanced guitar factory on the planet. They are in China. They probably are one of the largest manufacturers of guitars in the world. Their quality is definitely top-notch. And we found that these kind of fit in with some niches that we need right here in the store. So, you know, this is a GA131, it's called. Let me double-check that. GA2-131. And it's solid woods, which is pretty amazing in these price points. Solid mahogany back and sides, spruce tops, and a couple things. You know, I mean, they really do not spare anything. Bone nut, bone saddle. Guitars are plecked, you know, machine plecked. You'll have to watch some.
What does that mean, plecked?
So it goes into a computer. Instead, you know, they put the frets in, goes into a computer. They measure everything, all the distances and all that. The machine comes down and tells you know, you tell it what the nut width and the scale length and all this, everything is, the radius, fingerboard and all that. And then this machine comes down, and after the frets get put in, completely makes everything perfect. You know, so it's lasered, and every fret comes out perfect. Where a lot of guitars, they get done, they put the frets in, and it's done by hand. This is all just completely.
So when you're talking about like on the edges and on the top,
yeah,
make sure that
the radiuses, the edges, everything is just perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel it. It feels. You can feel, you know, you pick up some guitars and they feel a little wonky, or you can feel I wouldn't call it imperfection, but the variability in the construction. But this it has that precision engineering kind of feel. It looks
like it and feels like a really finely made guitar. You know, one thing too, I've watched some of their videos. The way they cure everything, it goes through a process. The necks, the bodies, everything goes through this extreme process of drying and humidifying to make sure that the final product is just solid as can be. It's
locked in. You're not going to get a lot of after the factory variation when it's settling into.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's just hear it. Now turn that off again.
It is.
Okay,
it's off right now.
So here's the guitar.
So this is, I mean, hopefully this is coming through the mic, but it's got a bigger, boomier. It's pretty crisp on the highs, but it's got some low end. It's very well balanced. It really plays well, and it's got a little bit of the low end. It's not overly boomy. It's not dreadnought boomy the way you would want from a dreadnought. Body. But it's got depth acoustically with the clarity on the highs too.
Yeah. Neck feel.
So the neck feels really smooth. I like a smooth neck. It's skinnier than what I would prefer, just based on what I'm used to playing. Yeah. But it's very playable, even for somebody who's got, you know, lazy, uncoordinated fingers. You know, I can navigate, and I'm not misfretting too much. Yeah. You know, double fretting. So it's a really solid guitar.
Cool. And let's go back to the pickup. So what's cool about these is the reason we got these in is because, you know, it seems like a good cutaway, a good stage guitar with a pickup. This pickup in it's great. It sounds great. I plugged it in earlier. We're not going to do it today, but we are going to show you the benefit of it as well. So a couple things about this pickup. It's a rechargeable battery. You plug into the jack here, the regular jack, into a USB, and it charges it.
What?
And you get, it's amazing, like 70 hours of, so no battery to change out. You just charge it. It's got volume, tone, a microphone that you can add in. But then it's got chorus, delay, and reverb. So great stage guitar. Plug it in, you get all those effects. The bonus is you also get what Quentin was doing earlier. You turn it on, and what's happening is you're getting all those effects and everything. It's using the pickup system, and it's using the back of the guitar. We've done this with some other models. There's a couple people that have these out there, and there's another one that attaches to the guitar. This is just built in. So the back is becoming a speaker, and you get to hear the delay.
No, I'm going
the reverb.
Rolling through the reverb right now. You've got two options for a room. I'm gradually increasing the room.
Yeah.
And then you can get over into the hall, which presumably... Not hearing too much difference. It might just be in the room. But they're both substantial reverbs if you want that long,
Yeah.
you know.
I think for on the couch, it's just kind of fun. I think when you plug it in, you probably hear more definition.
I'm sure. It is cool. And then on the other side, you can have your reverb while you're doing a chorus that I'll try and fade in.
Play some Poison.
Poison.
Every Rose. That's that right there.
That's all I know for Poison. But let me see what else I got.
You got delay.
We got delay. So that's faster. So as you move through, you can speed it up. Now the one thing that I'm not sure, maybe there's a way to do this, but is to dial in, you know, what they call the decay or the relative level of your first note to the repeats, and then how loud the repeats are. I don't know if
it's pretty straight up.
It's
pick your time.
But maybe what you can do for acoustically is dial that in through this volume. Yeah, so you can do that through there's a volume knob that you can kind of do an acoustic blend. If I turn the volume all the way off, it's just acoustic. But if I dial it in, you can hear the delay start to come in. So that maybe that's how you could get your acoustic blend of your acoustic sound to delay. And as I keep pulling up, you'll hear the delay coming in louder and louder relative to the initial strike. A lot of fun,
It's cool.
See, this is the type of thing, you know, I come in, they spring these cool things on me. You know, I want to sit here and play with it. I haven't had time to really get to play with it. So I apologize if I'm goofing while you're trying to give the specs.
Hey,
but
that's okay. So, you know, I'm in the same boat. You know? I mean, there's so many guitars here, and I'm always going and going and going, and then you show up, and we got to do this quickly.
Yeah.
And there's so much more to talk about with these guys, and we will do more of their guitars as we get them in. I just wanted to get going.
I think this is good. Hopefully, this is a good introduction.
Yeah. So that's it. Check out the specs on the website, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.